You're watching REM, RBG TV. What up, world? Top of the morning. Peace, love, and black power. You already know. It's your brother in Google. Now you see REM. Tune in to another edition of REM, RBG TV. You already know that real talk, raw and uncut, common sense talk, man. The conversation that the families need to have. You figure dummy? Of course, like always, you already know, family. Black love is the cure for the black nation. So let's get it. Coconut water. Great. We gotta continue. I gotta do another video. I gotta do another breakdown along the series of which I'm gonna call this the series. Basically, the last couple of videos I'm doing is a series. Basically, I'm gonna call it RBG checking. You figure, dummy? Because at the end of the day, like I've mentioned in previous works, you got a lot of talkers, no walkers. You feel what I'm saying? Everybody can talk that shit. Everybody can type that shit. But when it comes down to living that shit, you don't see shit. Before I begin, I want to send a shout out and a big up to good friend of mine, Tommy Fante. Big up yourself. You already know. Sammy, peace. Thank you. I appreciate the insight on this topic because, like you said, it's a topic that needs to be discussed. So we're gonna discuss that today, and hopefully we can put an end to all of this bullshit and madness, and we can get back to what the real mission is, which is the people. Now, if anybody pays attention to how I do my thing or whatever, everybody knows that I always like to implement the structure that we need, that we have, that folks like to avoid, aka RBG code conduct. That's right. I live it, breathe it, sleep it, etc., daily. So should everybody else out there that wants to say they flying up under this revolutionary banner, this revolutionary flag that's behind you. Because if you're not, you bullshitting and you distorting the image that we're trying to recreate. We're trying to recreate the image of the new African. Because that image has been distorted, it's been tainted, it's been watered down, just like everything else in society and history. It's been whitewashed. Let's be clear. Right? Fakers, fronters, bullshitters. Facebook is those type of people's fantasy world. You feel what I'm saying? That is their ultimate dream world. For them, let's just be, that's the American dream, quote unquote, for them. They can live how they want, they can speak how they want, act how they want, carry on, and this, that, and the third, and then really expect nobody to sit back, analyze, evaluate, or check them. You feel what I'm saying? They in this thing for likes and shares. Maybe a comment or two, but that you already know that's going to lead nothing to more than an argument and a quote-unquote debate that no information isn't being passed. It's just emotion versus emotion, back and forth bickering. That's all it is. But then at the end of the day, oh yeah, black power. Come on, family. Thinking is not illegal. And right there, that, my friend, is not thinking. That is the lack of thinking. That is the full use of emotion. And when you put your emotion in shit, again, like I always tell you, you're going to distort what you really have to have, brewing in your head as far as idea-wise, brainstorming, and this, that, and the third. You can't come up with a solution if you're busy on a warpath. But that warpath does not lead to your enemy. That warpath leads to your friends, your family, the ones that you love to call comrade. You feel me? You can't basically, put it this way. If all you do is wake up, okay, watch this, let's see, it's 10 a.m. in the morning right now, right? 10:03 to be exact. If you wake up, whatever time you do, and I'm going to just give that time an example, 10 o'clock, 10 a.m. or whatever. Oh, it's 10 a.m. You reach over for your phone in your house, because that's where you stay at, and you don't never leave your house. You reach over, first thing you do is you start scrolling and looking for coons, quote unquote, because that's all y'all do. Y'all on coon patrol. Coon patrol. Y'all not on the patrol to build the people. You're not on the patrol to uplift the hood. You're not on the patrol to secure the babies and protect the elders. You're not on that patrol. You're on the patrol to tear down, point out the obvious, Because again, it is obvious. Everybody is not fit for everything, let's be clear. This is why I always say common sense for common people seeking common solutions to common issues. The key word in everything I just said was common. Like-minded. Same mental frequencies. Yada, 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 yada. If it's obvious that somebody that you're quote-unquote trying to reach via Facebook, not in the real streets, via Facebook, right? And that person, obviously for one of two reasons, A, either don't get it or don't want to get it, or maybe for a third reason, just wants to freaking piss you off. Now that person's a coon, now that person's a hater, that person is this, that, and the third, yada, 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 yada. What information have you passed on to that person? Right? What tools toward building something have you shared with this person? Nothing. You're so filled with rage, you're so filled with animosity that the only thing you can do is look for a fight. All you can do is look for a fight. Let me tell you something, family. We gotta fight. We've been in one for the last I don't know how many freaking centuries. Why folks don't want to fight that shit, I don't know. But fighting each other, it's so easy. It's second nature. Fighting each other is the easiest thing we could ever possibly do. And that's bullshit, it's fake, it's fraud. Because every time you turn around and fight your person, your own brother, your own sister, you that same mofo, you that same one, run around talking about, oh, but we need black power, we need black unity, we need black solidarity. You're the walking hypocrite that everybody talks about. You're the one that white folks and everybody else laugh at. Because you talk a good game, but when it's time to blow the whistle and play the damn game, you rather sit on the sidelines. Purposely. You purposely opt to sit on the sidelines. You know why? Because you ain't about that life. You fronting for the book, for likes and shares. Fraud Facebook personas, right? It's crazy. Everybody always want to talk about some old folks'. You know, you got folks out there that's making fake pages and being trolls and that whole COINTEL and this, that, and the third. Okay, maybe possible. Do I put anything past the government? Hell no, I don't. But at the end of the day, that right there, my friend, is a crutch to, you know what I'm saying, to redirect your attentions off the, what's the most scariest word I love to say that y'all love to run away from? Accountability. It takes you away from your accountability to man up and woman up in this whole struggle and this whole thing. You feel what I'm saying? It takes away your accountability. Now, what I'm saying is this. If your feet do not hit the pavement and match up how you typing on that keyboard, you a fraud. I'm going to put it just like that. You're a fraud. I don't give a damn. I really don't. Now, am I saying that folks need to be, you know what I'm saying, everybody needs to be out here building up mega monuments and this, that, and the third? Negative. I'm not saying that, because at the end of the day, everybody has their own particular lane. Everybody has their own particular specialty. MOS, if you want to use military terms. Everybody has a specific MOS that is given to them, that's basically been specifically designed for them to fulfill. The only thing is, it's not going to be fulfilled until you fulfill it. Stop typing the shit and start living the shit. I did a video just the other day, regurgitation versus application. Of course, just like I've expected, not so many likes, not so many views, damn sure not so many comments. You know why? Because I touched the nerve. I touched the nerve. By me telling folks that you actually have to go outside and do this shit and log off the computer for a couple of hours of the day and really deal with the people, that got under people's skin. Because it's like, wait a minute, time out. I can't just do this thing from Facebook. I can't just do this thing from the internet, from cyberspace. No, dumbass, you really got to go outside the street and do this shit. How you think the people going to get down with it? You have to be amongst the people. Real, recognize real. Real eyes, realize real lies. And a lot of you bum asses out there lying like shit. And the people see through it. You think it's just folks like real comrades like myself that's out here evaluating and seeing things. Negative. The family's watching way harder than I ever could watch. They watching way harder than I ever could watch, because these are the same people that we're trying to get down. You know what I'm saying? We're trying to have them align with us, so to speak. That's what, or should I say, our cognition. As far as the entire family is concerned, we're trying to get their cognition to where ours is. But at the end of the day, if us, who the ones quote unquote say we got it together, and we're supposed to get somebody else to pull them up, if we are so mentally jacked up because we take it out on each other, if we're physically jacked up because we take it out on each other, what right, what audacity rather, do you have to even think about saying, let me go holler at sister girl or brother man or the youngin' over there real quick about some black power? Hypocrite. Hypocrite. Facebook fraud. Facebook fraud. Yes, Facebook fraud. I'm sorry. I'm calling it the way I see it, man. Because let's be real. I'm in New York, right? This is where I'm at. This is where I live. This is where I'm from. New York City. This is where I'm at. I'm going to be honest with you. There's a lot of folks, even right here, I see them on the book all damn day long. I throw out the, you know what I'm saying? Yo, we need to link up. We need to do something, because they hit me up. Yo, I dig what you saying, man. Word. You got that word. You got that energy. You got that heat rock. We need to do something. We need to build up and link up. This, that, and third. I hit you right back. Listen, this weekend, 42nd Street, let's get it. Uptown Harlem, let's get it. South Jamaica, Queens, let's get it. Brooklyn, let's get it. What do I get in return, family? Crickets. Crickets. You know why? Because again, I stated in the beginning, this is a fantasy world for folks. You can live however, be whatever, speak whatever, do whatever, all on the book, because there's no real accountability that falls in place with it. There's no responsibility to be taken, because at the end of the day, somebody who's going to turn around and say, oh, it's only Facebook. It's only Facebook. Damn, why are you so serious? You're damn right I'm serious, because I live with the freak I talk. Excuse me. Like, I ain't gonna front. This is a real serious topic. This whole last couple videos I did, this whole series is very serious. And I really want folks to really go back and watch them. Listen to what the hell I'm saying, because it's very vital. The family is watching. They're watching hard. If all they see you doing is typing that shit, but not living that shit, they're not even going to want to listen to you. And it's an unfortunate that has to happen, because again, when a real soldier, a real sister, a real warrior, a real rider comes up to these same folks that you just distorted, they're going to turn around and look at us, and they're going to see your lying ass. That's not right. That's not fair. That's selfish. And it's just a damn lie. It's a lie. And if you can't live in truth, then you don't need to be about this. You better not say anything about anything that got to deal with this. If you can't live in truth, if you can't stand on truth. You feel what I'm saying? You screaming my eye all day. You screaming my eye all damn day. But what is one of the key components in the laws of my eye? Truth. 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 If you can't get that, like I said, you just fronting, man. You fronting. And folks like myself will be right there to call your name out and uphold it before the world, like that mirror effect. Right before the world. You see this, family? This is the example of what not to do. This is the example of what to avoid. Yeah, you may see these beautiful, beautiful colors, but at the end of the day, it's only a color if you're not living it. You can get these same colors from Crayola if you ain't living it. Because if you live in it, that means it burns within your soul. It's going to motivate you to do exactly what this mission states. But what can I say? Now let's talk on another quick topic real quick. I'm going to try to be brief with this one, but we'll see how it goes, because at the end of the day, folks going to, mess it up anyway. But dig it. Past life versus present and or future. Right? Because me and my wife, we were just talking about this a couple minutes ago. And I think this is very important. Getting back to that whole coon patrolling, right? Everybody on that coon patrolling and shit, which is a waste of time because it's a waste of energy, resources, and manpower. You could be using that stuff to really be out there in the streets doing something, but instead, like I said, you on a computer looking for coons. Dumb shit. You quick to hold up a person's past, something that a person cannot go back to refix and this, that, and the third. It's there, it's done, get over it, move the hell on. Now what does matter is what you're doing from this point forward. For example, today is November 8th, aka quote unquote 2014, so to speak. What you do from this point on is what matters. On a personal self, I got some things I wanted to change, but I can't go back and do it because it's over and dead. If it's over, it's buried pretty much. I would love to go back to a time where I ain't had no police record, where I ain't had no run-ins with the police, and I ain't had no issues in the street with people that just that and the third, and my life was good. I would love to go back to that time. But at the end of the day, I made certain choices. I have to live with it and move the hell on. It's what matters from this point on. So if all you're trying to do is hold up a person's past, you're not worried about the person's present or future. You're stuck in negativity, aka negativity. Because you don't do that shit with white folk. You don't do that with Asians. You don't do that with Arabs. You don't do that with East Indians. You know who you do that to? Your fellow skin folk. But this is why I keep saying every skin folk ain't your kin folk. A lot of folks is lying out there. You got a lot of Oreos out there. They look like you, but their minds are whitewashed. You feel what I'm saying? Their minds are so gone that every time you speak about anything positive towards black people, it makes them, it fills them up with what? Hate, rage, animosity. And who do they take that hate, rage, and animosity out on? A fellow African. Yeah. Like, real talk, I'm going to keep it 100 with you. A lot of folks, some resumes going to start being pulled real soon. Look at my eyes. Real soon. Resumes is are getting pulled. Names are definitely going to be called. Well, they're already being called. But files are going to be pulled. You want to go with people's past lifestyles, or hold up their history before the world? We can do the same thing. Now, again, that's a wasted game. But if that's the game you want to play, family, I'm like Melton Bradley, Parker Brothers. I got games for days. So I really don't think folks want to go there. We are worried about the people, the upliftment of the people, the establishment of the people. If that is not on your mind, forget on your mind, if that is not in your actions to be seen on a tangible level, felt, touched, seen, heard, you bullshitting. You bullshitting. Fake Facebookers. Yup. Like I said, this is the RBG check. Real talk. You want to claim this life? I don't want to hear it. Show me you about it. Because everybody can talk. We talk like the best of them. We are the best orators on the planet. All we do is talk that shit. The minute somebody says it's time to strap up and go outside, I think I got something to do. I might have to get back with you, if they get back with you at all. You know why? Because they faking their phone. The real one's going to do it regardless. They're going to be out there regardless. With or without you. It would be good to do it with you. It would be a beautiful thing to do it with you because we are family. But at the end of the day, you got some black sheeps in the family, and the black sheep sometimes got to get cut the hell off. So if I got to sever a tie, best believe I will do it for the benefit of my people. I will cut off the cancer so the rest of the body can heal. Best believe that shit. But I ain't gonna waste no more time. I think you're starting to get it. Like I said, Tammy, big up yourself. I wanted to do this one because you threw it. You know what I'm saying? You gave me the energy and the idea to do it, and it has to be said. Like I said, this is an RBG check, along with all the other videos I did within this series. Watch them, listen to them. If you want to talk about it in dialogue, hit that comment box. Let's talk. We will go. I love these conversations. Let's talk. We cannot avoid this stuff. We have to man up, woman up, and stand up. Take accountability for the actions. You feel what I'm saying? Stop regurgitating the lessons. Apply the lessons. And let's make this shit happen. Stop faking the funk. Because again, the family is watching. And they know who's real. They know who's fake. But at the end of the day, the fakes outweigh the real so much that they don't even want to get down with it at all. Let that shit marinate. You feel what I'm saying? Let that marinate. But in the meantime, between time, you've been watching R&M RBG TV, that real talk, raw and uncut common sense talk. Right? I am your brother, like no other. In Google now you see R&M. Keep it locked right here, man. You want to talk real talk? Keep it locked right here. You want to have these real discussions that need to be had? Keep it locked right here. You want to hear some stuff that you ain't hearing from your favorite lecturer, your favorite DVD, your favorite book, your favorite author, or whatever? Keep it locked right here. Because the stuff that I'm talking about, you can see it right outside, but you got to go outside to see it. But in the meantime, you already know, Black love is care for the Black Nation family, so let's get it. Keep it locked right here, man. This is R&M RBG TV. Peace, love, and Black power.